It's what it always is. So that's just the way it's going to be. So such brilliance. Any weapon arts, sword AB, any of that kind of stuff, you're going to see stabs all day, every day. And if you don't, Joe is going to smell blood in the water, and he's just going to shove those kinds of situations down Ramon's throat.
But as we're transitioning over into this match, it seems that Ramon is going in earlier, just doing a lot of like the fundamental caliber pressure options, puts him up with the 3B. What do you think of this spacing Joe needs to do? Oh,
well. It looks like effectively this is what it is. If it's an axe, then he effectively needs to stay just close enough so that the Axlo is going to give him the full amount of damage here, which isn't going to work if it's like at full tip range.
Right.
So it's really just a matter of keeping as close as he can to allow those Axwell options to work out.
Right. And it seems like it's working out in this scenario. Ooh, as he goes in, very smartly placed button over there, but checks him.
Ooh, he didn't complete the string.
He did not.
Now he's got sword. That's going to be very, very difficult. Yeah, doesn't block the axe jump low. That is a seeable low.
It is.
So that's really unfortunate, but that is important information for Joe to have. If he's dealing with somebody who can't necessarily see that every time, then it's something that he can abuse a lot more often.
Right. And that was a nice block over there. Goes for the 6-6A. Okay.
Yeah, I like the 6-6A to get underneath the high. There's a lot of situations where Aswell will either have to go for a slow mid/low or a really fast high, so 6-6A is going to beat both options.
Yes.
It's kind of pseudo option select, so to speak.
But as we've been seeing it lately, Ramon's been getting lit up by that weapon arts low over there, man. Like, he's just...
Oh, no. Ramon needs to wake up pretty quickly because these are moves that you should be able to block.
Yep.
And this is going to be some bad news. I think a sheep there for a second.
But it's noontime. It's okay. We,
sure.
We've had our scrapple. We never had eggs. We had, our bacon. We had the breakfast. It's okay. It's going to wake up fairly soon. I believe in it.
So many different breakfast meats looking like the color of Sophie's skirt, not the black.
My goodness. We're getting into that portion of the stream. Okay.
yeah. I think it's time.
Another weapon
we're out of winners. I think it's time.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, here in the losers bracket, the first round of it, if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, we had Linkors come back, and we had Outlaw coming into winners finals, and then we're just seeing how the second round, as he hits that, nice, clean sweep first game one.
So, yeah.
And Joe's looking like he wants to continue into losers round two.
Yeah, Ramon didn't block anything.
Yeah.
Not for want of trying.
He was
certainly attempting to do so.
Yeah.
He was just wrong. This is kind of what we were talking about. Aswell has these forced mix-ups that are very difficult to deal with. If you just happen to be wrong on that day at that time, that's just the way it goes. He could have gone for a 3B, in which case that would have been just as bad news. So it's not like Ramon is ignoring those options. He's just realizing what the situation is. Now, it is important to note they just went for a random stage and got the exact same stage. I was able to see Ramon across the venue, and he did one of those lean backs in his chair and rolled
He's like,
his
come
eyes,
on, bruh.
He probably wants to have those walls
Don't
a
make
lot better.
me. Yeah,
so this is going to be
work.
real tough. Trying to get a tech crouch under those highs. He can't RE
do
in that
it,
situation, my dude.
All right, maybe he's able to tech up back from that. That's how you escape that situation right over there. Constant if you're playing in the Aswell matchup, but goes back in. Oh.
All right, he's getting that grab.
Grab is okay.
He wants to try and slow down this game as much as he can. He's in Axe,
nice
so
tech.
okay, now he's in Sword. Now his punish game is going to be on top of things, but his mix-up game is actually relatively poor. Oh, gets that jumping spear low.
Yeah.
Jumping spear low again. If at first you don't succeed, that's minus 12. He decided not to punish. You know what? I'm not going to blame Ramon for not punishing that minus 12 simply because the punish he was going to get was going to be like a 2A, so who cares? And he wanted to go for something like a grab. He gets a fantastic whip punish on that Axe 3A, though.
Yes, indeed.
And you see how Ramon is using 6-6A a lot more often when Joe is in Axe.
Right.
He can't punish it.
Right.
And that's really the name of the game. If he's in Sword, he's going to have a tough time using that get-in tool.
Right. Because in the Sword, he has access, faster horizontal move. He's able to punish. He's able to... Okay, but just the soul charge over there. But that was a nice use of the soul attack. Oh, okay.
Nice one. There we go. See, that's what he needs.
The stab. Yep, the stab punishes we were talking about earlier.
Ramon has just raised up the #1. He has blocked one Axlo. he is now marking them.
It's okay, and that's nice. Nice lethal hit confirm.
Okay, so that's why he wasn't blocking the jumping Axlo those handful of times. He wanted to space it out enough so he could get a whip punish instead.
Got you. So
I understand
he was caught moving back, but he just got clipped low because
that
it was
makes a
like,
lot more
gotcha,
sense.
gotcha.
Okay, because the Axlo was minus 12.
Right.
Again, not really going to get a whole lot. Meanwhile, you get, got an auto GI there. That's going to be RE safe because Aswell's RE is terrible.
Right, but as you were saying, the whip punish would be a lot better and it put you in a more damaging situation. Gotcha. Risky play, but as he goes to the soul charge, notices that this round is Not going to be as... Ooh!
No, he had Exian.
Okay.
I didn't even
this is
know.
going to be very close.
No,
yeah, it's going to be...
Oh, my God.
He was wrong on it.
He was wrong twice. He blocked the 3B and assumed that the second B wasn't going to work, and then he was wrong on the axe load. That sucks.
That sucks.
He should have spent bar. I can't remember if he actually had the bar to get out of that situation or not, but he has lots of bar now.
Right.
Yeah, just overwhelming.
No, he had a bar in that last round. He definitely should have popped.
Yeah, I really
choose
feel
to
like
pop right now, but definitely should have popped in that situation because it was looking very bad. But no, I'll definitely like that decision. Ducks underwards. That was so clean.
He was looking for that
so clean.
He tried to axle there, but he had to spend Soul Charge. Okay, so he ends up getting that teabag, so that's definitely a piece of attitude coming out. But the problem is, he has a distinct meter disadvantage, so that's going to be 2 asshole Soul Charges he's going to potentially have to deal with. And Joe is known for doing that Soul Charge super. That gigantic bubble that's like minus $1 billion, but also gives him a huge amount of damage. I'd be willing to bet all the money in my pockets that Joe is going to try and go for that later on in this round.
Oh, Mike, you would see me probably pop off my chair if I actually see that in the top 8 over here. Oh, goes nice for the Yoki situation with the soul attack.
Oh, he can't go for it. He doesn't actually have the additional bar.
Yeah, he can't do it now.
Did it just in time to where he didn't have it. But he doesn't really need it.
Doesn't really matter. It's in a good situation. What's he
going
for? Checks the movement, and
boy. Joe was just never wrong. Ramon was right about like one instance of axe mix-up, and that's it. And as